Well, Darryl Buchanan is a musician, vocalist, songwriter, and a producer. From touring with Junior Walker and the All-Stars, Darryl has over 30 years in the music business, and he's always working on something, and we welcome him to Experience Michiana. Darryl, it's great to have you here.
It's great to be here, my friend.
Well, it's terrific. You and I have known each other for a while, but
Yeah,
I don't really know that much about your background, except that you were born here in South Bend. And
Actually, I was born in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah,
See, I already got something wrong.
But I grew up here though. Yeah, I went to high school and everything here.
And way back when you were about 17 years old, you met Junior Walker.
17 years old, yeah. I met the sax man from Motown, Mr. Junior Walker, at age 17. It's a funny story because I was leaving the park shooting hoops, and Junior had a club on Western Avenue, so I used to take that route all the time going to my brother's house. And I heard some music outdoors playing, so there was a lady outdoors who turned out to be his wife, and she, saw I was a curious kid. She said, "Oh, go in there, that's my husband." So I walked in there, a couple of days, hung out, and next thing I know, the guy says, "Hey, can you play?" I said, "Yeah, I can play a little bit." So I went up there and played the bass because I heard the songs before. I had a quick learning, like process. So, so then the guy says, "Hey, how'd you like to play for me? I'll pay you." That's all I needed to hear. 17 years old,
And how long were you with Junior?
I started touring in September of '79, and I stopped August 5th of '95. The last show I did with Junior Walker was at the Apollo Theater. So that was August of '95 when he got sick with cancer.
Yeah, and you traveled all over the world.
Yeah, and I play behind other artists. So I've grown my own business, Planet Love Publishing Company. I'm working with talents, and it's just a lucky thing.
Now, mention a few of the other Motown greats that you played with.
I mean,
just a few.
The Temptations, Fort Taos, Martha Reeves. The whole Motown family.
Yeah.
So I really feel like even though I was a younger person out there, I felt like a part of the family.
Yeah, well, it's terrific, and I know you've been playing a lot around the area lately. You've got a couple of big gigs coming up. First of all, Meet Me on the Island.
Yes, Meet Me on the Island, which is this Friday at 5:30 p.m. at the Century Center. It's going to be a little hot, but hey, you know what? When it's sunny and there's no snow, you got to stand the heat.
That's right. It's okay. And the music's going to be hot, too.
The music's going to be great. Yeah, we're going to have the whole group out there. It's going to be lots of great dance music, R&B, and lots of Motown music.
And it's always very enjoyable. Like you say, it's good dance music, very recognizable stuff, and you really get the crowd into it.
Yes, I'm a hands-on person, and I learned that from Junior Walker. So Junior Walker, never take your audience for granted. So,
right.
You have to leave it all on stage.
Well, again, Meet Me on the Island this Friday, and that starts at 5:30 in back of the Century Center. You've got a website, too. Want to mention that?
Yes, also my website is www.darrylbuchanan, DARRYL, BUCHANAN. That's darrylbuchanan.net. You can check all my listings and my original music, and also Gracie Dane, who I'm working with, the young artist from South Bend here.
Yeah, it's a great website. I was checking it out a little while ago, and you get a lot of good stuff on there. Now, a little bit later on in the show today, you're going to do a song here with Gracie Dane. Right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about her. Where's she from?
Well, Gracie's dad and myself, we've been friends a long time, so I just kind of heard through the grapevine that she had some really good talent, and after I heard her, I said, yeah, she's a very talented singer, that's a songwriter, that's 16 years old, so I was happy to work with her. One of my reasons for being back in South Bend also is to try to work with the youth, and especially the youth that are playing instruments, because I think it's starting to be like a lost art, with all the technology.
Well, you're right there.
Yeah.
Well, Darryl, thanks for coming on the show, and
we appreciate you.
We'll hear some of your music a little bit later on today.
Okay, sounds good, my friend.
Appreciate it, Darryl.
All right.
And you can get more information about Darryl Buchanan at our website, experiencemichiana.org.
Hi, my name is Val Maxwell, and welcome to Urban Visions. This is a new television show with the Michiana Access Network, and we're going to be doing local color, music, arts, entertainment, and inspiration, and folks that are doing some things and shaking it up here in Michiana. We've got tonight Darryl Buchanan and The Reflection. Darryl, welcome to the show, brother.
Welcome, man. It's a great time, Always a pleasure.
Listen, Darryl, tell us, man, you've been doing music for over 20 years, man.
Long time.
Give us some of your highlights. You've been all over the world, 20 countries. Talk to us, man.
Well, gosh, I was very lucky. I started touring with Motown in 1979 with Junior Walker and the All-Stars. and from that, things just kind of went on, you know. So a lot of great memories, you know, a lot of concerts, television shows, and a lot of traveling. So.
Okay, now you also did Saturday Night Live. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, Saturday Night Live, that was 1981. I was 19, and a guy by the name of Eddie Murphy was also 19. So we were all on the show together, and it was a great time. You know, we had a great time. Chevy Chase and Eddie Murphy. It was the original cast back then, so it was a wonderful night. 26 million people saw that show.
Wow. Listen, what are some of your musical influences?
My musical influence, of course, Motown is in my blood, but I love the blues. I grew up listening to B.B. King, Jimi Hendrix, and I love Prince. So,
Have you always had a passion for music?
always, yeah. I have 9 brothers and a sister, so most of us, you know, we had instruments around the house when I was 10, 11, 12. So it was a natural thing. So.
Any gospel influence?
Gospel, big time, yeah. A lot of gospel roots are in my family too. My mom was a singer, and my dad was a blues piano player, actually.
Okay.